congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Just sitting here and listening to you speak about the play, each time you get more emotion and seems to be very excited about this one, right?
Yes, I am. It's a passion project.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so interesting that Danai wrote the film. I mean, the play. Most people know her from The Walking Dead. Where did she discover this, and why did she want to bring it to Broadway?
Well, Danai tells it best, but Danai went to NYU to the acting school, and there a teacher of hers gave her a little cutout from an article about a girl who was a rebel soldier in Liberia, and she was this like her name is Black Diamond, and she's this very stylish jeans wearing, like bling wearing soldier, and Danai was really drawn to that image and to what was going on in Liberia, and from that she she decided that she wanted to find out more, and it took a few years before she actually picked up the project and went to Liberia, did the research, and came up with this play. So this play, Eclipsed, is a compilation of all she found out and the characters she met, and she's created this story celebrating 5 women and their resilience in unimaginable circumstances. Yeah.
It sounds like you go through a lot, or the characters go through a lot. I mean,
they do.
Everything from being held captive and being sex slaves, and I mean, that's hard topic to tackle on Broadway.
It is hard fought, but you know what Danai has done so well is that, first of all, she gives every woman on that stage their story. So we get a sense of how each of these women is dealing with the situation, and how riveting it is that they are all dealing with it in very different ways. And in this play, she's managed to create this play in a world that is intense, but funny, and it's moving, and it's filled with suspense. So she basically opens the gates for an audience to come into this compound. The gates close behind you, and you experience this thing in a manner that is really inspiring and moving. You know, she brings Liberia to New York.
It sounds beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
And I know you've been doing it for a while, so you've been able to sort of work out those kinks and do it in front of an audience. But is there a change, or do you think there'll be a change from the smaller theater to, you know, with the Broadway name attached to it?
Well, what's great is that the cast is intact, and we're taking the play to Broadway as we did it at the Public. I think obviously a space always informs a show. I remember moving from rehearsal to the actual space. I mean, it's different, you know. Rehearsal room is actually, our rehearsal room happened to be bigger than the theater that we ended up in. But you know, you have to let the space inform you technically and so forth. So I'm interested to see what the space does for us at the Golden Theater. But at the core of it, I feel it's about this taut rope that we're holding up as an ensemble cast, and I have full faith that we will be able to revive that.
And you say all ensemble cast, all women.
All women,
right? All women,
directed by a woman, written by a woman, and performed by 5 women. And it's the first time this has happened on Broadway. So
take that inclusion, right? Exactly. So I mean, do you feel like you're breaking barriers there?
Yeah, I mean, that's a milestone. I think we can all agree that that's a milestone and an important one. And for me, I didn't grow up seeing stories like this. I don't think a story like this actually exists except for this one that Danai has written. And so I feel so proud of it, and I feel so humbled to be a part of it and to be able to tell it with artists that I deeply admire, and just to bring it to life. It's really a dream come true, and to think that there'll be girls that will come and see this show at an age where they can be really influenced, and that their worlds can like grow this much larger, you know. And I think that's the power of things like film and TV and theater. It's a place in which we collectively dream, and to do so and for the stories to be diverse means that our futures can be better informed by the world we actually live in.